everyone, welcome back to my channel. You're watching Cassie with the Vintage Symbol. I'm glad you could stop by. This is just gonna be a one-off video. It's an impromptu type thing that I feel like doing, so this really doesn't have to do with history bounding or anything. I'm just gonna pop it up on my channel because it's gonna go under lifestyle ideas. This is something that's just kind of fun to share, okay? So I am a little bit of a slipper junkie. I have quite a few, I don't know, 6 or 7 pairs of slippers. I actually decluttered 4 of them now, so I think I have 3 pairs left. Woo! But I really like slippers. I wear them most of the year in the house, most of the day even, really. I'm just one of those people that I enjoy a pair of slippers. I like my feet to be comfortable and warm and dry and all that stuff. So anyways, recently I realized that my slippers were getting a little bit worn out and it's time to shop for something new. So I'm looking around on the internet and I settled on the idea that it's like, you know what? I think I want a pair of real shearling slippers, like real lamb's wool and suede. That my logic was this. We put a good investment into the shoes that we wear outside all the time, all day, every day, right? And I wanted something that serves me that well indoors because I've been working from home for a year now with COVID, but even when that's done, I'm just gonna be back to 4 days at home because I work from home and only 1 day a week at the office. So I am very, very home-based. I'm home all the time. So when I think of my slippers, especially, I mean, that's something that's on my feet many hours a day, so it makes sense to me to get something that breathes, that serves me well, because I really do use them a lot. So that's not a justification thing, because I'm just starting to think, my gosh, it almost sounds like I'm trying to justify the purchase. I spent $30 on these things. They weren't a lot of money, but just my logic for why I switched from any standard cotton type slipper to the shearling is what that big preamble was about, okay? So anyways, here we go. This is what I bought. I got the Kirkland Brand Shearling slippers that you can see are, I'll show you just the detail there to make sure you can make out whatever you want to know that the box says. So I got these online, guys, and they, I think they were in the stores about a year ago, like at the actual Costco locations, and they're not in my location right now anyways, but I did find them online. And where most shearling slippers that you're gonna buy, you're gonna spend anywhere from like $60 or $70 up to $130 to $150. You'll part with some decent cash to get a pair of shearling slippers because they are a natural product, right? So when I saw these, even though you get your choice of one color and one color only, but just so happens that the pair I was previously wearing were like almost the identical shade of gray and kind of style, but they were just cotton type slippers, right? So not a problem on the color for me, but maybe some of you, if you're looking for a different type of shade, at least at this point, this was all I saw on the Costco website, but they showed up in under 48 hours to my house, delivered right to my door, and I thought I'd just give a little product review. So if you were to compare this versus other things for price, this one pulls in first place for price. It was $30 or $32, I think. In today's world, I mean, this is such a reasonable price for a pair of slippers, never mind something that is made of real shearling like that. Looking at the box here, let's get back to our review. Kirkland slippers, size 6, gray, 100% natural shearling. They showed up in the mail nice and quick, and there they are inside. Now, I've had these for about a week, guys, so I have been wearing them, so they will look slightly worn, but so there you see is the slipper, and it's got such a soft shearling edge. Honest to God, guys, once you feel something like this, you're gonna realize what all those standard $30 price slippers with the fake fur, fun fur stuff, what it's trying to mimic, and this is it, and it's pretty special. So let's see here. Let's see if I can show you in here. The tag does confirm, if you can see that. Let me see if I can try and hold it a little better for you. So if you can make it out, there you go. So you can see it is you know, a skin upper, the inner and outer lining, and then the bottom is man-made. This is a plastic or rubber type sole of some sort, I'm not sure what. This is all suede on the top, and this is super soft inside. Since I've been wearing these guys, like, I can't even feel my feet sweat because the wool is naturally moisture wicking and absorbing. And you know how a lot of the time when you wear slippers, your feet get too hot pretty quick, and you kick them off and you go, well, is this the circulation of the youth or what's going on? How does grandma wear slippers all day, right? Some of that I think you do change a little as you age, your circulation, but in any event, these things, they are naturally moisture wicking, so they keep your feet dry yet warm and comfortable. So how's that for a nice little thing, right? I can't recommend them enough, guys. They are really, really so nice. Now, when it comes to caring for these, because while I was waiting for my slippers to arrive, do you ever do that? You buy something, you're waiting for it to arrive in the mail, and you go, well, I'm excited about what I ordered, and I want to stare at some more pictures of it while I think about mine, right? Yes, I do that sometimes. So I started Googling, you know, all about shearling slippers, caring for shearling slippers, stuff like that. So in our times nowadays, I don't know how many people I've ever met that are really into taking care of their footwear with shoe polish, waterproofers, shoe brushes, things like that. But I will say this, guys, if you're willing to do it, it's like a 10-minute job to clean up and, you know, polish and care for your footwear, and it'll look almost brand new again, and it lasts so much longer. You're actually making your own dollars stretch further. So shoe care is a pretty valid thing. You should do it. Even if you own synthetic type stuff, look up the care instructions on it, because there are things you can do. If you keep your footwear clean, you get all the salts and dirts off of it. You have to try and think about what different things do. So salt, it will erode things, it will eat away at things. So if you leave salt on your footwear, it is going to be gradually breaking down the product that it's sitting on. It might take a very long time, but it can still be happening. So just by cleaning off the salts of the winter, you can protect your footwear. Dirt. Do you know that nothing will wear out the hardwood floors in your house faster than ground in dirt? That's right, people, sweep your floors. Well, the same kind of concept with your clothing and your footwear. If there's more dirt, there's more dirt that can grind in. So just try and keep your stuff, I mean, don't go all like crazy about it. Just take care of your stuff. Be a tidy person, right? So if you do need to take care of your slippers, just get a common ordinary shoe brush and you can brush this up. I've got a shoe brush in the cupboard, but I'm not stopping this video to go get the supplies, right? And then you can use a slicker brush like you use for your pets to comb them. You can comb and brush that up, or you could just get a loose vent brush from the store. There are shoe brushes you can use for that as well. And you know, you can brush up the inside, put a little baking soda in there to absorb odors, and then tap it out. And you can keep these things looking almost like they're new for a really long time. And guys, there's no reason you can't get a few years out of a pair of slippers, if not several, if you take good care of them and you buy something that's right for your needs in the first place. So as far as the Kirkland slipper, my recommendation, I would say 100% go and purchase this. The only other thing maybe I will say about these is that you will see a lot of reviews online that people say they fit a bit big. So do you see the nice little rim here of soft fuzz, and then you can see the part that's a little more worn down where I've been standing, right? So you see they do fit a little big because that's a size 6 and I have that much space coming off the back. It's not a big deal for a slipper. I only wear them indoors. It's not affecting my ability to go up and down the stairs. Like, I'm safe, okay? So it's not an issue that way, but they do run a little big. So if you do order them and you wear a size 7 footwear normally, you might want to consider trying the size 6, given that reference guide. So if that helps to know, all right, I'm a 5'2". So when you look at the size of my hand, I think my hands are pretty average. They're not overly thick or thin. And I would say that is like, yeah, more or less a thumb width of fuzz that I'm not crushing down when I walk on them. So if that gives you an idea to measure with your own foot and try and evaluate what size you would order, they do run slightly large. So on that, Kirkland, we're gonna have to give you a 9 out of 10, not a 10 out of 10. Your footwear runs large. But aside from that, guys, 100% I would recommend these slippers. When I order new stuff online, I enjoy that anticipation time when you're waiting and you climb on YouTube, and whether you bought a new coffee grinder or a pair of slippers, a book, anything, it's fun to check out what other people's experiences were with it. And so that's what I wanted to do for you guys, is just give a simple product review so that the next time someone is thinking about buying a pair of shearling slippers and they're wondering, gee, it's like, starting around $60. It's like, that's an investment in a pair of slippers. Is it worth it? Yes, shearling is definitely worth it. You should get them. And if you can get your hands on the Costco ones, you will save yourself some money too. And they function the same. Shearling is shearling. So anyways, guys, that's it. I just wanted to share with you, just to be nice and maybe help the next person who's shopping for their slippers. I am gonna put it on my vintage thimble channel, even though it's not technically a sewing video. We can chalk this under lifestyle because us sewists spend many hours at home. You need to put something on those feet to keep them comfortable. So while you are doing your at-home trick and you're sewing and you're crafting and sipping your coffee or tea or your nice lemon water, you could have a pair of these on your feet too, and that is it. Hope you guys have a good time. Thanks again for watching. Bye.